spoken word poems, and the first one is titled The Test of Time.
Let buildings century-old that stand erect tell us stories about perseverance.
Let the moon peeking behind clouds in the night sky teach us about humility.
Let the rain falling down manifest to us what blessings sound like.
Let this be a lesson about chivalry and bravery,
compassion and kindness. If the message of Hussein is a lesson,
then forget not this lesson,
for in it lies the answers to humanity's biggest questions.
The clocks have turned and we are now at crossroads between the past and the future, unsure if the past is worth holding on to or the future worth chasing after.
But what we forget is the present and the treasures it holds. If the message of Hussein is a story,
then forget not this story.
For if you've never heard a story that has moved you, this one will. Let this story be about what you want your life's book to look like as you lay 6 feet under,
turning the pages of your existence.
Life has become a series of questions that answers cannot suffice.
Hussein's memory holds the key, yet we continue to walk towards the wrong door.
But today, our questions still seem endless because humanity has found comfort in answers that are easy but not true. The truth has become scary and we have found comfort in running away.
We dress ourselves in lies and deceit,
adorn ourselves in cowardice and vices, thinking we're following trends that make us look fashionable.
But what we're really doing is turning back the clocks and regressing to a time we all want nothing to do with.
Shallowness has become our norm and depth has found its home in places we cannot find.
Literacy has become uncool and we have become submissive to things that are below us.
But alas, there is some light. And as someone famous once said,
today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Then let today be about testifying.
I hereby solemnly testify that if water were my witness,
then my reflection in it would be that of Husseini. If the moon were my witness,
then its light would be shining upon me as someone who is always a slave, never a master.
And if I were my own witness, then let my beginning,
my middle,
and end be about him and no one else. Thank you.
The second poem is titled The Fear of Change, and we hope that in these words you can find some resonance and let your minds wander. I should have known that constancy was a myth. From the very first time I saw a green leaf turn into yellow.
I should have known that change was inevitable from the very first time I saw a violent sea transform into a calm one.
But I didn't, and it has caught me by surprise. Every time I see something morph into something else.
The human mind has always seen constancy as safe
and change as dangerous. But flip the dynamic,
and one can uncover mysteries otherwise blind to you and I.
Fluidity is the champion as seasons change form.
The spring changes into the summer.
It changes into the fall.
And before you know it, winter is here, and we are left looking for safety again. The heart goes through changes of its own, rhythmically reminding us about the beats of change.
Observe the seasons, and their beauty will take you to places strangely familiar.
Introspect, and what seems apparent on the outside will be reflected in the inside. Each season magnificently emulating the changes of the heart. Spring,
a time when the sun shines boldly.
The spring of the heart is no different.
It is a time that is filled with bold aspirations and big ideas.
The show curtains are ready to be pulled apart
and ready,
set,
go.
Summer, a time when the harvests of spring are put ready to bloom. The summer of the heart is no different. It is a time when the bold ideas of spring demand to be acted upon.
To ultimately prove that actions speak louder than words.
It is a time when the inside seeks to interact with the outside.
And no amount of service to humanity can ever be enough.
The heart needs its summer to survive what comes next. Fall, a time when the leaves start falling. The fall of the heart is no different.
Like rain, the innovations of summer fall like droplets, creating a sea of uncertainty and doubt.
But unlike some trees that lose leaves, others change the color of their leaves. The fall of the heart is about deciding if one can thrive life's tribulations
or fall defeated.
Winter, a time when the living seek shelter inside.
The winter of the heart is no different. It is a time when the heart wants to seek shelter away from distractions and spend time with thoughts and reflections.
Done right, this can be just what the heart needs when overwhelming calamities surround us.
The winter of the heart is a time for the heart to whisper to its creator and seek guidance, for soon, around the corner, summer will be back and the universe will be waiting to be served selflessly.
Seasons come and go,
but people and places,
times and situations lay